The non-quitting burnout cure. Reclaim your spark without torching your life. A darkly comic survival guide. Let's paint a picture you probably recognize. Your brain feels like overcooked spaghetti left in the colander too long, simultaneously limp and weirdly sticky. Your energy reserves hit sometime last Tuesday, yet you're somehow still idling in the driveway, engine whining pathetically. The mere thought of checking your email triggers a physiological response akin to spotting a spider in your cereal bowl. You fantasize about quitting dramatically, maybe moving to a remote sheep farm in Patagonia, or perhaps just becoming a professional bed tester with a strict no spreadsheets policy. Welcome, friend, to the glorious, soul-sucking state of burnout. The standard advice? Quit your job. Run for the hills. Self-care or die. It's seductive, that image of liberation. But let's be brutally honest. Most of us can't just yeet our entire existence into the sun. Mortgages exist. Responsibilities loom. Healthcare isn't free, especially not on that Patagonian sheep farm. The pressure to choose between suck it up and die inside or burn it all down is itself exhausting. Good news, there's a third way. You can heal burnout without quitting your job, abandoning your family, or becoming a hermit, unless that genuinely sparks joy. No judgment. It requires less radical life overhaul and more strategic, darkly humorous rebellion against the forces draining your soul. Buckle up. We're going on a heist, the heist of your own vitality. Part 1. Diagnosing the invisible plague. It's not just tired. First, let's ditch the "I'm just tired" lie. Burnout is the toxic love child of chronic stress and disillusionment. It's not a bad week. It's a systemic collapse of your inner infrastructure. Think of it as your emotional, physical, and mental systems all filing for Chapter 11 simultaneously. The World Health Organization defines it by 3 core pillars. 1. Depletion. Feeling utterly drained, emotionally and physically. Coffee becomes life support, not a beverage. Sleep feels like a mythical creature you once glimpsed. 2. Detachment. Cynicism, negativity, feeling mentally distant from your work, relationships, and even yourself. Your inner monologue sounds like a grumpy gargoyle narrating a particularly dull documentary. 3. Dread/reduced efficacy. A crushing sense that nothing you do matters, coupled with a plummeting belief in your own competence. Tasks that used to be easy feel like climbing Everest in flip-flops. Procrastination becomes an Olympic sport you didn't train for. Recognize yourself? Excellent. Now, imagine your burnout as a particularly annoying, energy-sucking gremlin living rent-free in your prefrontal cortex. It throws tantrums when you try to focus, hides your motivation under the couch, and constantly whispers, "Why bother?" in a voice suspiciously like a bored teenager. Naming it, Steve, perhaps, is the first step to reclaiming control. You wouldn't let Steve run your life, would you? Part 2. The Micro-Rebellion Manifesto, Healing Without Nuclear Options. Quitting your life is the nuclear option. Healing burnout within your life requires guerrilla tactics, small, strategic, often subversive acts of self-preservation that chip away at the burnout gremlin's power. Forget grand gestures. Think micro-doses of sanity. Tactic 1. Reclaim your minutes. The art of micro-rest. The "I'll rest when I'm dead" brigade is lying and probably deeply burnout. Rest isn't laziness, it's biological necessity. You can't fill a cracked cup. The science bit. Chronic stress floods your system with cortisol, keeping you perpetually in fight or flight. Micro-rests signal safety, activating the parasympathetic nervous system, rest and digest, lowering cortisol, and allowing repair. The non-quitting action with humor. 1. The 5-minute do-nothing break. Literally set a timer. Stare at a wall. Watch a cloud. Do not touch your phone. Tell Steve the gremlin to shut up. It feels weirdly radical. 2. The commute cocoon. Even if WFH designate 5 to 10 minutes before and after work mode as a transition ritual. Listen to a dumb song, doodle, sniff a calming scent, lemon, lavender, leftover pizza. This creates psychological airlocks. 3. The meeting recovery window. Block 10 to 15 minutes after any draining meeting. Use it to breathe, hydrate, jot down action items so they stop swirling, or just whisper scream into a stress ball shaped like your boss's face. Purely therapeutic, of course. For the lunch break actually taken, rebellion. Leave your desk. Go outside. Eat something not resembling cardboard. The sheer audacity. Imagine the productivity gurus clutching their pearls. Tactic 2. Renegotiate your relationship with work, job crafting, and boundary fortification. You might not be able to quit, but you can reshape the beast. Job crafting. Become your own interior designer. Identify the parts of your job that drain you, Steve's favorite snacks, and the parts that give you a tiny spark, Steve's kryptonite. Can you? 1. Tweak tasks. Delegate more draining tasks. Automate something tedious. Batch similar tasks to minimize context switching, a major brain drain. 2. Reframe your role. Focus more on the aspects that align with your values or strengths. Can you subtly shift your responsibilities over time? Frame requests in terms of benefit to the team/company. I could do X more effectively if I had less of Y. 3. Control your inputs. Reduce unnecessary meetings. Can this be an email? Mute non-urgent notifications. Use Do Not Disturb ruthlessly. Control your digital environment like a ninja. Boundary building. Building your emotional moat. This is crucial and often hilarious in its awkwardness. 1. Master the no or not now. I'd love to help, but my plate is overflowing right now. That sounds interesting, but I need to focus on my current priorities. Let me check my schedule and get back to you. Practice in the mirror. Channel your inner, unflappable librarian. 2. Manage communication. Set clear expectations. I check emails at 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. For urgent matters, please call. Turn off work apps after hours. The world will keep spinning. If it doesn't, that's a much bigger problem. 3. Protect your time off. When you're off, be OFF. Don't apologize for it. Your vacation time is not a suggestion box for your colleagues' anxieties. Picture Steve the gremlin holding a tiny closed sign. Tactic 3. Replenish your depleted systems beyond bubble baths. Self-care isn't just scented candles, though they're nice. It's targeted nourishment for your depleted systems. Physical reboot. Silence Steve's whining body. 1. Sleep hygiene is warfare. Prioritize it like your sanity depends on it, because it does. Cool, dark room. No screens before bed. Consistent schedule, even weekends mostly. Think of it as charging your biological battery, so Steve can't drain it overnight. 2. Move your body, gently, not punishing gym sessions, unless you love that. Walk, stretch, dance badly in your living room. Yard work. Physical movement clears stress hormones and boosts endorphins. Steve hates endorphins. 3. Eat like you respect yourself. Mostly ditch the constant stress-fueled sugar/caffeine roller coaster. Prioritize protein, complex carbs, healthy fats, and hydration. But also, eat the damn cookie sometimes. Deprivation breeds resentment and feeds Steve. Mental detox. Evict Steve's negative roommates. 1. Identify thought traps. Catch catastrophizing. This one mistake means I'll be fired and homeless. All or nothing thinking. If I can't do it perfectly, why bother? And personalization. That bad meeting was all my fault. Challenge them. Ask, is this thought helpful? Is it true? Talk back to Steve's narratives. 2. Practice micro-mindfulness. Not hours of meditation, yet. Just 1 to 5 minutes focusing on your breath, the sounds around you, or the sensation of your feet on the ground. It pulls you out of the stressful story Steve is spinning. Apps can help. Headspace Calm. 3. Consume less poison. Be ruthless about your information diet. Limit doom scrolling, toxic news, and social media that makes you feel inadequate or angry. Curate feeds that inspire, inform, or amuse. Unfollow the hustle porn influencers. Steve thrives on digital chaos. Emotional reconnection. Starve Steve of isolation. 1. Name your feels. I feel overwhelmed/frustrated/anxious. Just naming it reduces its power. Don't judge it. Acknowledge it. Tell Steve, I see you anxiety, but you don't get to drive. 2. Seek micro-connections. Deep, meaningful convos are great. But burnout often makes them feel like a marathon. A silly text exchange with a friend. A shared laugh with a colleague about Steve, perhaps. Petting a dog. Brief, positive human or animal interaction counters isolation. 3. Do something pointlessly enjoyable, not productive hobbies. Build a terrible Lego spaceship. Watch terrible reality TV. Sing off-key in the shower. Play a stupid phone game. Pure, unadulterated, non-goal-oriented fun is Steve's kryptonite. It reminds you there's life beyond the grind. Part 3. The Systemic Swamp. Navigating the Absurdity. Healing burnout isn't just personal. It's often about surviving a dysfunctional environment. Let's acknowledge the dark comedy. The wellness program paradox. Mandatory fun days after layoffs. Meditation apps while workload doubles. A fruit bowl instead of a raise. It's like offering a Band-Aid for a severed limb while continuing to swing the axe. Recognize the absurdity. Laugh darkly. Use the fruit bowl. Then go implement your micro-rebellions anyway. Performative busyness theater. The culture that rewards looking busy over being effective. The endless CCs. The late-night emails sent purely for show. Opt out subtly. Work smarter. Finish earlier. And leave visibly. Become a quiet revolutionary of efficiency. Let Steve enjoy the chaos from the sidelines while you clock out. The comparison trap, social media edition, seeing everyone else's curated best life while you feel like a wrung-out dish rag. Remember, Instagram is a highlight reel, not reality. Your burnout journey is messy, non-linear, and involves more sweatpants than anyone posts about. Give yourself permission to be gloriously, imperfectly human. Steve loves comparison. Starve him. Part 4. The Long Game. Cultivating Anti-Burnout Resilience. Healing isn't a destination. It's building a more resilient ecosystem within your existing life. 1. Accept the waves. Burnout recovery isn't linear. Some days Steve wins. That's okay. Notice the small wins, the boundary held, the micro rest taken, the moment of genuine laughter. Progress, not perfection. 2. Audit your energy. Regularly check in. What drains you? What refuels you even a tiny bit? Be ruthlessly honest. Adjust your micro-rebellions accordingly. Fire activities that solely feed Steve. 3. Build your support squad. Identify the people who get it, who listen without judgment, offer practical help, or just make you laugh. Nurture those connections. They're your co-conspirators against the burnout gremlin horde. 4. redefine success. Move away from purely external metrics, promotions, hustle, constant availability. Define success internally. Did I protect my energy today? Did I do one thing that mattered to me? Did I tell Steve to take a hike? This internal compass is your shield. 5. Embrace good enough. Perfectionism is burnout's best friend and Steve's favorite enabler. Strive for competence, not flawlessness. Done is often better than perfect, especially if done means preserving your sanity. Give Steve less ammunition. Conclusion. Your life, your terms. Steve can go pound sand. Healing burnout without quitting isn't about gritting your teeth and enduring. It's about becoming a strategic insurgent in your own life. It's recognizing that while you might not control the whole system, you control countless micro moments and micro choices. It's reclaiming your minutes, fortifying your boundaries, nourishing your depleted systems, and finding pockets of joy and connection amidst the absurdity. It's about looking Steve, the burnout gremlin, squarely in his beady little eyes and saying, "You can live here, but you don't get to run the show anymore. I'm taking back the remote, one micro-rebellion at a time." Forget Patagonia for now. Forget the dramatic exit. Your revolution starts right here, right now, in a life you already have. Grab your metaphorical or literal stress ball, deploy your micro-rests, build your emotional mode, and starve Steve into submission. Your spark is still there, buried under the exhaustion. It's time to dig it out, polish it up, and let it flicker defiantly back to life. You've got this. Now go take a 5-minute do-nothing break. Steve hates those. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe. It will really help this channel out. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more informative videos coming.